Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is a post that has been shared by Dennis Itumbi, which suggests two things. Number one, that maybe William Samoei Ruto, the deputy president, is running short of campaign money. And if not, then number two, William Ruto and his team might be defending corrupt individuals using politics. And according to Dennis Itumbi, the state is in witch hunt of Rigathe Gachagua, the Madina member of parliament, to frustrate the deputy president William Samoei Ruto campaign of 2022. And this is what Dennis Itumbi is saying. Harambee House prefects have reportedly instructed EACC to invade the Nairobi and Nyeri home of Rigathe Gachagua in search of fantasy and phantom. Hustler National Intelligence Bureau agents are currently verifying the report that, number one, EACC will be raiding the home to look for cash believed to be stashed there and apparently funding Hustler Nation activities. Number two, to confiscate title deed, the aim being that Gachagua be stopped from selling property to fund campaigns. A major contradiction by itself. You cannot claim, on the other hand, billions are hidden, and on the other strategy, how to stop a man from selling his property to get money. EACC and your master, make up your mind. He goes on to say, number three, interesting that comes after the hugely successful Nyeri tour. When the other time Ruto was in Nyeri, and one of the Nyeri governor, defected to UDA. Number four, the action is also supposed to intimidate Governor Kahika and others from Nyeri and region planning to join UDA. Then number five is saying, EACC should keep off the plan since there are hustlers everywhere, and should such action proceed, Hustler National Intelligence Bureau will table the entire evidence of a marionette controlled EACC. That is Dennis Itumbi reporting some issue to do with the Rigathe Gachagua and the William Samoei Ruto 2022 campaigns. Now we are continuing with our Punchline discussion, but I have a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who dropped comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm also requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend our video to a larger audience. Back to our discussion. Now, in my view, what Dennis Itumbi is trying to portray to Kenyans is that the deputy president William Samoei Ruto might be running out of resources for campaign. Ruto has been dishing out millions of money every time we get out to campaign. He has been giving money to Mama Mboga. He's saying some money for small-scale business. Wanapata 2,300. In every rally he give 3 million, 2 million. And when he get to Mount Kenya region, even he was going to an extent of giving up to 6 million. So the issue of saying that EACC is going to raid Rigathe Gachagua house because they want to stop him from selling his property so that he can fund William Ruto campaigns. So it tells you that maybe Ruto is running out of money and he needs some support from his close allies like Rigathe Gachagua, who seemingly he might be his running mate in 2022. Because the other time when he was in Nyeri, everyone was pushing for Rigathe Gachagua to deputize William Ruto, and Ruto accepted it. So that is the man. And the issue here could be, Ruto started his campaign so much long time ago. And many people believe that this money is dishing out definitely is money that he has collected from maybe corruption. That's what many people believe. That's why you see other contenders, his opponents, are telling their followers that if Ruto come here, please go and take money, knowing that this is corruption money that already was robbed from you as a taxpayer. Because you see, the other time, yesterday, President Uhuru Kenyatta was silently endorsing Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Odinga has been meeting with the Mount Kenya region, and again Mount Kenya Foundation, these tycoons, the businessman there. Meaning, as we go forward, Raila Amolo Odinga campaign is going to be funded by most of these businessmen. And you see, we have people who have already given out their vehicle for campaign. The sound system is okay, and the funding might come on. So maybe this 2022 campaign, Raila might not go that much deep into his pocket. There are people who are ready to help him. And this can be some of the issue that is threatening William Samoei Ruto. Because look at William Samoei Ruto's side. There's no any businessman who is supporting his campaign, no any company that is willing to support him, and no one, beside from his just close ally, is willing to put his money in William Ruto campaign. So it is Ruto and himself to bring out the money for campaign. And let not anyone cheat you. Everyone needs support when you want to campaign, especially a serious presidential candidate. Be it in the US or anywhere else, no matter how rich you are, you will need people around you to help raise campaign funds. Even Raila Amolo Odinga, when he was in opposition, there were people who were helping him to raise money. But you see, now we have Ruto here, and no one is willing to help him. This is some of the threat that William Ruto is going to face. And therefore, you need to go deeper into his pocket. So, the yesterday endorsement is a huge threat. Because Raila will have a well-oiled campaign rally because funds are ready. And Ruto has to struggle, raise money, and get out to campaign. And there is one question I still ask myself, and I want to ask all our viewers here. Why is it that up to now, there's no any willing businessman, no any willing company, and even this other non-governmental organization that is willing to support William Samoei Ruto candidature in 2022? If you want to say that Deep State have a different candidate, even in 2007, 2017 and 2013, Deep State had their candidate. But look at someone like Raila Amolo Odinga. He still had support from businessmen, other people, and even he had friends from outside the country who were busy helping him to raise money for campaign. And almost even other Kenyans. People were giving money, he had a pay bill number. But look at William Ruto. Why is it that no single person is willing to put his money in William Ruto campaign? Maybe people are threatened by kind of leadership William Samoei Ruto can come out with. Because I have heard so many people saying that Ruto is aggressive when it comes to business. He wants to take control of major business in the country. So everyone is fearing to have such a person who is business oriented taking top leadership of the country. I don't know what you think, but drop your comment in the comment section about this. And my third point, I said that William Ruto, if you look some of his allies around him, most of these people have active court cases. And if not, they have corruption tag following them. So the issue could be here, really, maybe Rigathe Gachagua, and this is not the first time AESC is reaching to Rigathe Gachagua. Maybe Rigathe Gachagua has an active court case. These people are now going to look maybe for more evidence. Because once you get a court order, you proceed to do that. So, maybe Itumbi is coming out clear, outside here, to try and start putting or playing politics where someone has a case to answer, maybe a corruption case, but they want to politicize so that they lose the focus of that case. This could be one of the reasons why Itumbi is trying to put it to look like this is money that need to help maybe just campaign, but because Rigathe has shown that he is willing to help Ruto, therefore the deep state is fighting Ruto using EACC. That is what maybe Itumbi is trying to paint here. And the people can buy into this. There's a video we did here some time back, and you saw openly, without blinking an eye, William Ruto was defending the issue of Aurora and Kimaror Dam when Raila was questioning about 7 billion. We did a video and I saw how people were responding to that. Very interesting. So there is a reputation in Tanga side of defending corrupt issues and again embracing corrupt individuals. That is why up to now, William Ruto has not explained to Kenyans, just in case he gets elected as the next president of the Republic of Kenya, how he will manage to fight corruption in the country. I'm yet to hear him talking about corruption in his rallies. Instead, every time him and his allies are busy defending the issue of corruption that is mentioned with his competitors about his following or about himself. He will keep on defending himself. That is what has come openly in public domain. So maybe Dennis Itumbi want to drive the direction of people toward maybe what EACC want to look into, to now bring in politics into that issue. Oh. So people are running out of money. Maybe they will need to sell their property in order to have a better campaign. But the problem is, in as much they are heading into this campaign using their resources, it is clear on the world they will not win. They will not take over the government in 2022. And they already know this. Maybe they just want to have a strong opposition, but the problem is, how will they recover their money? Or are they going to force themselves into the next government? Otherwise, that's my view. I don't know what you think about this, but we can meet in the comment section. You can drop your comment. You don't necessarily to agree with me. You can disagree constructively. In that way, we help other people here to have a better understanding of this analysis. So let us do this. Again, to all our channel subscribers, I still tell you thank you. For those who have not yet subscribed and you reach this much far, it means to some extent at least you have enjoyed this video. So I'm still humbly requesting you to consider subscribing. And we have some of our fans or followers who have subscribed, but they have never turned on the notification bell. So use this opportunity to turn on your bell so that you don't miss anything from us. Otherwise, thank you so much.